The scorecard method is another model best suited for startups. It's also sometimes referred to as the Bill Payne method after its creator. It's not so much a valuation model as it is a method for comparing companies using the same value metrics. The scorecard method borrows many of the same metrics and criteria that we used in the Berkus method. Those criteria are themselves weighted and based upon their overall impact of the success of the project. The weighted average value is adjusted for similar companies whose values we do know. Remember, values different by market and region. We have to look at average pre-money company values from angel and other seed investors for our area and by industry vertical. For example, drug development and therapeutics, whose potential exit might be measured in the billions, might achieve a relatively higher valuation at a similar stage than that of a B2B SaaS company. Let's have a quick look. As you can see, we've identified those metrics considered important in the far left column. The range places a relative value on the importance of achievement to each of the value metrics. The company column is a little more complicated, so let's walk through an example. Assume a company has an average product and technology. We'll call that 100% of the norm. A strong team might represent 125% of the norm, and a substantial market opportunity, 150% of the norm. This company projects that it can get to positive cash flow with a single angel round of investment, which is anticipated, making it 100% of the norm. And when we look at the strength of the competition in the market, we can see that the target is weaker, 75% of the norm. But early customer feedback on the product is excellent. We see this in the chart under Other, showing at 100%. From this chart, we can also see that the company needs to work on building sales channels and partnerships, placing them at 80% of the norm. Using this data, we can support a conclusion that this company is marginally above average and better than a comparable company in the context of its achievements to date and its potential. If we multiply the sum factor of 1.075 by the average comparable valuation, we get a present value for the company. The scorecard method is also a good way for investors to evaluate multiple companies to determine which might be the best to invest in. Angel investors, for example, often look at opportunities in presentation venues where numerous entrepreneurs might pitch for investment. On the page accompanying this video, we've linked to a resource where you can learn more about the scorecard method. Apply what you've learned about the scorecard method to your company so you can get a ballpark valuation. Do you know of similar companies, including competitors, who have either raised investment capital or sold to a third party? Do you have any intel on the valuation achieved? How does your company compare based upon the scorecard method?